Hi everyone, welcome to another HS2 update. This time we're covering the area between Thame Valley Viaduct and the Princes Risborough line at Stoke Mandeville. Regular viewers will notice I've changed the graphic at the start of the video. This is because the plans have been updated since they were produced in 2016. So you'll have seen Thame Valley Viaduct disappearing out of view, and now we reach this site of this overbridge, and it looks like they're starting to make some progress as far as construction is concerned, because the banks of that cutting have been disturbed since last time. Throughout this video the drone footage has been sped up a bit because it was so windy that day that it was crawling along at a very slow pace. So when it comes to Oxford Road you'll see the cars whizzing across there. Looks like they're speeding, but they're actually not. So we're now coming into the vicinity of Hartwell House grounds. You can see the line of trees on the top left there, leading to the house. During this phase of construction you'll often see temporary features, like that dump of material just by the cutting there. We're now nearer to Hartwell House, as you can see in the top left there. You'll see this very narrow culvert. That gives some indication of the width of the line. Since my last video in January, some grass has been cleared, and I think they're making preparations to build this footbridge. That little area will eventually become a pond, and the curving road that we see at the bottom of the screen there is actually permanent, because that gives access to those ponds, and probably somewhere for people to walk as well. If you're enjoying this content, please consider subscribing and click on the bell for notifications of future videos. The A418 Oxford Road is coming into view now, and as I said earlier, I had to speed up the drone footage because of the strong winds. So those cars are going a bit faster than they normally are. They look like they're going 60 miles an hour. Look at that, speeding along there. Oh, there's 4 cyclists as well, keeping perfect formation, look. So in a moment we'll go down and have a look at Oxford Road as I cycle along it. And I apologise in advance about the windy conditions. It's quite noisy on the microphone. Can't be helped though, I'm afraid. So here we are once again on the old A418 Oxford Road, just outside Aylesbury. So something I spotted when I was here a couple of days ago was the new bit of Oxford Road, well the old bit rather, which gives access to buildings down at Hartwell, is open. So I wonder if I could somehow nip down there. This ain't going to be easy. I wonder if I should do this on the way back. Might be easier, I can take the road and just turn in there. I think I'll do that, because I want to have a look down there. So yes, on to my favourite bumpy cycleway. If you'd like to support this channel, please follow this link to my Buy Me a Coffee page. Thank you. See, they've been doing a few things around here. Still that chopped down tree trunk there. God, that's windy. That's why I've had to speed the drone up in editing. So it really is struggling today. But as you can see from my bare arms, it's quite mild. So I won't do an over the parapet shot, I'll do it just at the end of the bridge here. There you are. Not much going on today because it's Saturday. There's only a handful of workers on site. Like they're building the access road over on the left there. See some grey gravel or hardcore base for this road just here, look. And this is where it will join up at the end down here. Somewhere through there. Traffic lights here for some reason. Nothing going on. Why don't they turn them off? Can't understand it. So yeah, this is a bit that's waiting to be finished. Looks like they're doing something. Maybe it's services, that kind of thing. And back onto the old cycleway. So next is Oxford Road to Stoke Mandeville. So let's have a look at that area now. So we're now leaving Oxford Road, and you'll see Aylesbury just coming into view at the top there, on the top right. At the moment, work has yet to begin on this overbridge. There's no signs of it at all. Coming into view now is another one of those long culverts, and at the top of it you'll see a squiggly line going across to the left. That's a water diversion at Cedric Brook, and it actually pokes out the bottom of the culvert to join up with the rest of the watercourse. In my last video on this area, I discovered that one of the bridges in the plans had disappeared, and it's this one marked with a circle here. Now I suspect the reason why they're not proceeding with that anymore is because there's another one just further along. I have sent an email to HS2 asking why this is the case, but they haven't replied yet, so that's my assumption at the moment. So here's the site of that other bridge I was on about, and it's only about 200 metres away from where that other bridge was going to be. We get a good view here of how HS2 relates to the south of Aylesbury, where we can see Walton Court there and the Hawkslade estate coming into view. But this bit of land will change again in the future, because it's highly likely that another road will go through between HS2 and Aylesbury to form the continuation of the South East Aylesbury Link Road, which is currently under construction. When I lived at Walton Court between the years of 87 and 97, I can remember there was a plan to put a road through the back there, and many of us complained about it, didn't want it there. We were true NIMBYs, weren't we? Yeah, I think that's the case with a lot of things, isn't it? None of us want to see this near our houses, but sadly that's inevitable. We've now reached the site of the last overbridge along here, and construction of this one looks to be well underway because they're preparing the ground for the foundations of it. So over in the background there you can see that bridge that will take the road, and the South East Aylesbury Link Road at the top there has a spur coming off the roundabout there heading this way. So there's no firm plans yet for this road, but it's looking like it will happen eventually. So we've come to the end of the drone footage, but don't go yet, because I've got a little treat for you coming up. We're going to look at the old bit of Oxford Road where they've reinstated some of it. As I said earlier in the video, I was going to come back and have a look, which we're going to do now. So if you can hear me above this wind, I'm going to go down, turn left in a mo. So it's this road here then. We'll have a look down here. See what they've done. Alright, so the old footpath is still there, which was the old cycleway. Yeah. I didn't think it would be this soon that I'd be back up this road. So I don't think they will bother resurfacing this, do you? So this road is only open for the properties up here on the left. There's two of them, isn't there? So as I've said in previous videos, this particular bit up the end, they will carve straight through it, and there'll be a fence at either side and a cutting going through. I can't show you any more than this because obviously it's cordoned off.
But yeah, isn't it weird, eh? Surprisingly quiet down here. I wonder what it's like for the people living there. I've had a change around of traffic direction, you know. Before it was in the front of the house, now it's behind on the bridge there. Yeah, interesting. Now I've got to find my way back across the road. Isn't this bizarre? It's like one of those disaster movies, you know, where the whole population has disappeared. Well, that's been an interesting end to the video. Where am I going next? I'll be doing South Heath to Wendover in the next one. Hopefully next weekend. Weather depending, of course. If that's too windy, I won't be able to. So yeah, the old road goes under here somewhere. Right, I shall leave it there then. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.